Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we get to change brakes on my Mach 1. These are actually that came with the swap. There are OEM and you can see how much dirt they accumulate. It's like really bad and they're squealing, so, and they're really cut up in there. So let me show you what I got. Right, and here the rear, same story. And I got some Power Stop brakes. These rotors are freaking huge, 13-inch, pretty kind of cool compared to what the V6 or the GT have. They're tiny, and this is gonna be the rear. Comes with a Power Stop or whatever they are pads. I'm not sure how these are. I wish I wasn't cheap, so I could have bought a Mach rotors and Mach pads, because I have those on the Beamer and I had them on my old V6 and they were like excellent, but we will see how good these brakes are. So let's lift up the car and take off the wheels and do the first side first, and then we'll do the rears at the end. Oh yeah, and I also lost one of my center caps because of this thing poking out, so we're gonna self-clearance it with a hammer. But yeah, should go in like that. Looks like a little bit different color because it's on a different angle, but still not bad. I had to buy this one, so it doesn't match pretty well. I remove the caliper. What I like to do is I like to put a small pry bar behind a caliper, like right here, and just pull it back so that way it retracts. All it needs is like a little bit. Pretty much it's loose now. It's pretty interesting how it stays in here. Literally like slides up here and you have one clip holding on the bottom versus like the GT ones. And here's the new rotor compared to the old one, and you say the old one doesn't look as bad until you turn it the other way. You can see all those grooves, especially like right here at the end. It's pretty bad. So let's install the new rotor and new shoes. Looks like I found the problem. It's Duralast AutoZone crap, which I would never buy. And here are the new pads. So these kind of go like this, and then you slide it in with a caliper, just like that. So I'm just gonna have to grease up here, grease up this pin that slides through here, and install everything back on the now we're just gonna have to clean it up, get all the oils off. Same thing on the back. And she's ready to go. Now I'm gonna do the other second one and the rear ones. I had to wash this wheel since it's filthy, and nothing like a brand new clean wheel. That looks so much better. Here are the results. Clean wheel, nice rotors, looks really cool. Pretty cool. Let's do the back ones. All that power, they always want to shoot out. So pretty much everything is basically same as the front. When it comes to like changing out rotors, you gotta remove the bracket. Here are the rear ones. I think these are the OEM ones, the replacement ones. So the only thing different is the caliper. So instead of pushing it back, you're gonna have to wind that back. So on the rear, you're just gonna need some pliers because I don't have the tool to wind the caliper back. So you can use pliers like these and then just slowly turn it like shutting off the water. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. So I'm gonna do that off the camera because I need the angle, and we'll continue with everything else. All right, took off the old pads and looks like they're from factory, and I don't know who was working on it, but they're missing a bunch of clips, so right all the way. Here are the new ones, and they are gonna get these clips and then gonna get greased up, so it's gonna slide right in here nice and tight. All right, so let's do that. I already wind back the caliper and it fits perfectly, so now I'm just gonna grease up and put everything back. Alright, right rear brake rotor caliper pads are in. And whoever installed this previously literally said, you know what, you don't need any of this stuff, just throw it away. So he wasn't having any of this clips in the back that holds the caliper in there so it doesn't like rattle or keeps it pushed in. So the driver's side I'm gonna do off the camera because it is 100 degrees in my garage. So I'll knock this out and then we'll show it off a little bit later. Alright, the brakes are done. They look so much better than the OEM ones. I haven't driven the car yet. I'm just gonna show you real quick how it looks. And then I'm gonna wash the car and hopefully try to do a little montage of the car, see if I don't fail. Alright, before the montage, we're gonna go breaking the new brakes by following these steps. We're gonna brake 5 times, 40 to 10, like a little bit aggressive, and then moderate, and then let the brakes cool down.